Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Opening night here in this brand new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star Jon Lester. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. John Jay will dig in here. Three and two, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. So 3-2, one more time. And it takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Well, you know, a lot of how quickly the Cubs can turn the corner into becoming a contender is going to revolve around the left arm of that man right there, Jon Lester. Now, they unzipped that pocketbook to sign him to a 6-year deal, and the early returns look good as he gets the strikeout right there.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
In now, Michael Lee. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And how about that? Michael Lee has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Standing in now, Matt Holliday. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Tommy La Stella steps in now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Holliday is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Ernie Banks will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. Here he comes, 3-1. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a two-out base runner.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Andre Dawson will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk. Ready now on 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball. But even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. A runner on first with two away. Here's another 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But If he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the full count offering. Lined into left center. Base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Anthony Rizzo will get his first shot at it here.
Yeah.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Look at this. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Yadier Molina leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Johnny Peralta digs in at the plate.
There you go.
The 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center. So the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
Textbook starts at the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Matt Adams will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. None out, runners at first and second. 0-2 now from Lester. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
First and second here with nobody out. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 2-2. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Colton Wong will stand in. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
Got him.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Stepping in now, Adam Wainwright, fouled straight back. A big pitch here, 1-2. And he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Miguel Montero will start things off in the bottom of the second. Montero waits, now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys. Especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Jorge Soler will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
Come on, Cubs.
1-1 on the way.
Here we go.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes a 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another try at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Javier Baez will step in now. The 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He waits, now the pitch. And that misses up and in, 3-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
The 3-1 is on the way. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
John Lester will get his first cuts here. 1-1 pitch on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ready with the 2-1. Fouled back. Here he comes on 2-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. The 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a liner toward right center. And he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. John Jay ready to go here as we begin the third. One on its way from Lester. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder and a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Nice. That's a pretty swing here. I mean, you can see he shoots this one just inside the chalk. Maybe he's a little unlucky just to get a single out of it instead of 2 bases.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
He's gonna go.
Now the 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are 2 teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
In now, Matt Holliday. And that misses. 2-1. Two out with the man at first. A 2-1 offering. Grounded foul off to the right side. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Two men are on with two men out. Here comes the 2-1. Right field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Tommy La Stella makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Full count offering on its way. And now a pitch swung on and lifted toward Holiday and straight away left. And he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 3-1 pitch. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. Three-two, here it comes. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Ernie Banks will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now the payoff pitch home. On the move now is Fowler, and this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 3-2 pitch. He's running again, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
That's 2 walks now here in this 3rd inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Andre Dawson will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here he comes on 3-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Peralta for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Johnny Peralta will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And he got him. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Matt Adams will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Go back and stay more.
2-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Into the box, Colton Wong. Fouled back. Here comes a 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Adam Wainwright will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
So 1 away here in the Chicago fourth, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1 on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit.
When that sinker's up, it flattens out. It becomes a very hittable pitch, and he squares this one up and rips it into center field.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
In now, Javier Baez. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. John Jay will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. One, two. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now the pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And now a pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count pitch on its way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like 2 totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Matt Carpenter will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Dawson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. John Lester will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
And the pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
The 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Tommy LaStella will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Holiday is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Matt Holliday will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Let's go, go.
0-2 now from Lester. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. 2 out, nobody on. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Ernie Banks will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 3-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Lee will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Andre Dawson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. The 3-1 coming. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Payoff pitch coming. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And you know what? You hate giving up walks, but with a 1-run lead and a guy like this up there, better to put him on first than to challenge him and give him a shot to tie the ball game.
Anthony Rizzo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here comes the 1-1. Hit softly to the right side. Knee high, he barehands it. Peralta for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Miguel Montero will dig in. He singled his last time around. The 1-1 home. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. It remains 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Matt Adams will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said now.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Adam Wainwright will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
John Jay will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on, let's do it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and this takes off on him as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, all he's trying to do here is get this ball to second base for the force and get him out of the inning. But this ball doesn't find its target, and it's going to be ruled a throwing error.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Blake Parker is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Matt Carpenter will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's keep him right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Michael Lee will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Two down, runners at first and second. Three and two, here it is. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Cards forced to settle for one. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Jorge Soler will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, a much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's the 2-2 home. Line hard to center field. Jay is right there, one down.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Javier Baez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Swing and a line drive to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Baez will head for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Starlin Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Starlin Castro.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground on to first, and there were 2 down.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Tommy La Stella will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Holiday is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Neil Ramirez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Neil Ramirez.
Matt Holliday will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 3-1. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. None out, runners at first and second. Here comes a 1-2. This is foul right side. Big pitch here, 1-2. On the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and that'll take care of Peralta as well. It's a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Dawson is there and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first is Peralta, one away here.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Ernie Banks will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here he comes on 2-1. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His guys lead it 2-0. Pedro Strop come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Colton Wong will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. Now here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Jason Hayward will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jason Hayward.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
So 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
John Jay will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on opening day after this. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
44. Trevor Rosenthal.
Anthony Rizzo will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. So 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Here's the 1-2. Ball 2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, it's been a long afternoon for this guy. A couple of strikeouts to go along with that 0 for 4, but you know there's going to be better days ahead for this guy because he can play.
Miguel Montero will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ready on 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Adam Wainwright. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 2-0. Good night from Chicago.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal, his first. The loss goes to John Lester. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.